Moses and the burning bush. God's special call. A long time ago, there was a man named Moses. He lived in the land of Midian, taking care of his father-in-law's sheep. Every day, Moses led the sheep through the hot, sandy desert, up hills and across rocky paths, searching for fresh grass and water. Moses thought it was just another ordinary day. But God had a big surprise waiting for him. As Moses guided his sheep near a mountain called Mount Horeb, he suddenly noticed something strange. A bush was on fire, but it wasn't burning up. Moses said to himself, "That's strange. Why isn't the bush burning? I have to go closer and see this." When he stepped nearer, a powerful voice called out from the flames, "Moses! Moses!" Moses stopped in awe and answered, "Here I am." Then God said, "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground." Moses quickly removed his sandals and bowed down. God said, "I am the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, "I have seen the suffering of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries, and I am sending you, Moses, to set them free." Moses was shocked. "Me, Lord? But who am I to go to Pharaoh? What if they don't listen to me?" God said, "I will be with you." Moses asked, "What should I tell them if they ask who sent me?" God replied, "Tell them, I'm who I am, has sent you." Moses realized that God was giving him a special mission, to help free his people from slavery. To help Moses believe, God gave him a sign. "Throw your staff on the ground," God said. When Moses did, it turned into a snake. Moses jumped back in fear. Then God said, "Now reach out and take it by the tail." When Moses obeyed, the snake turned back into a staff. God was showing Moses that nothing is impossible when he is with us. Moses still felt nervous, but God said, "Go and I will help you speak. I will teach you what to say." So Moses took his staff, gathered his family, and began the journey back to Egypt, ready to do the job God had called him to do. That day, God spoke to Moses through a burning bush that never burned out. And Moses learned that when God calls us, He gives us the strength to do great things. God has a purpose for each of us. When God calls, we should listen and obey. With God's help, even ordinary people can do extraordinary things. And that's the story of Moses and the burning bush, the moment when man's faith lit the way for a whole nation.